Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to your daily market update. So let's walk through the major market movers today, including the US dollar index, crude oil, gold, and dollar yen. So starting with the US dollar index, the index pushed higher to around 98.25 on Tuesday, extending gains as investors track developments at President Trump's summit with European leaders. The talk centered on Ukraine security, with Zelensky proposing up to $90 billion in US weapon purchases. Trump also announced plans for a follow up meeting that would include Russia directly, fueling optimism for progress on ending the war. The markets are also looking ahead to Fed Jackson Hole symposium later this week, where Chair Powell is expected to outline the policy outlook. The dollar gained most strongly against the euro and yen. And technically, the index remains within a descending channel and below its 20-day moving average at 98.38, keeping the bias tilt lower. And support sits at 97.63 and 97.49, with 97 as a broader downside target if those levels give away. And on the upside, reclaiming the 20-day moving average and August 11 high of 98.67 would help to stabilize the momentum. Next, WTI crude oil. The oil is hovering near $62 a barrel after Ukraine escalates strikes on Russian energy facilities, while Washington's trade advisor urged India to cut Russian imports. And at the same time, President Trump revealed that he has spoken with Putin and was arranging a trilateral summit with Ukraine. That is a move that could reshape sanctions and weigh on oil prices. The market reaction highlights how sensitive crude remains to geopolitical headlines. A breakthrough in talks could lower the risk premiums, while setbacks or new sanctions could push prices sharply higher. And technically, WTI has broken below 65 and 20-day moving average, with immediate support at $62. A drop through 61.35 and 61 would expose the key $60 psychological mark. And on the upside, resistance is near 63.16 and then 64.75 to 65 range. So moving to gold. Gold prices steadied around $33.30 per ounce as markets weighed peace prospects alongside this week's Jackson Hole symposium. Trump's push for direct talks between Putin and Zelensky raised hopes of progress, though investors remain cautious. And from a technical angle, gold faces resistance near 33.48 to 33.49, where the 20-day and 50-day moving average converge. And a break higher would expose 33.74 and then 3400 mark. And on the downside, a close bit below 33.15 could see gold retesting the psychological 3300 level, with deeper support near 32.85. And last but not least, the dollar yen. The yen held near 148 per dollar, softening on optimism about the geopolitical talks and after Japanese officials downplayed US remarks that hinted at BOJ policy lagging. And Governor Ueda reiterated that inflation remains below target, signaling caution. And price action has been range bound, reflecting consolidation. Sustained strength above 148 could open the door to 148.6 and possibly 149. And on the flip side, support retest at 147.1 with break below 147 risking a move towards last week's low at 146.2. So to wrap up, the dollar is steady ahead of Jackson Hole. Oil remains highly sensitive to geopolitical negotiations. Gold is consolidating but supported by risk hedging, and the dollar yen is consolidating around 148 as traders await clearer signals. So that's all for today's market update, and I will see you soon. Thank you.